Well, hey folks, listen, I'm gonna show a video now of me just practicing at lunchtime, and I'm taking less than 10 minutes to do a quick practice session with a net. And so I'd encourage you, if you can get hold of a net and just a little space where you can take maybe 10 minutes at lunch, even if it's at work or when you get home, and just keep your game, sharpening your game little by little. I think it's gonna be helpful for you. So anyway, this is just me taking a break at lunch and doing a quick practice session, and I hope it's gonna encourage you. And we're gonna do it right after the intro. I almost forgot. Well, hey folks, listen, I just came home for a lunch break and I thought I would do a little practicing, working on getting my forehand back a little bit, just trying to work on things a little bit at a time. And so I've got a net set up here, and I've got a stack of 10 torpedoes, which are just straight. They're basically like a hex, vector, etc. And then I've got some Spartans. And I'm not going for power here, I'm going for just getting a rhythm and control. And one of the things I'm doing is, if you can see on the net, I've got this just a little patch right here. Actually, it's an old old mask, cat in the hat mask from back during COVID, that I was just looking for something, fabric or whatever, that could get hit and it wouldn't be the end of the world if it didn't last. Because here's the deal, I have a net that I will use sometimes. It's got a target in it and it was held up by Velcro straps. And I kept hitting the target till eventually it kind of ripped apart, and all that was left was the little straps on it. Just all that was stuck on the net was about this big. But I started aiming at those, and it was once again that idea of aim small, miss small. And so I don't want a very big target. I want to be very pinpoint. As a matter of fact, I could actually make that a little bit smaller, but I don't think it would show up that well on the camera. And so when I'm going to be working on getting some consistency or whatever, I want to have a little target. And I'm going to start, I'm probably, 20 feet away, just kind of throwing from here, but then I could get farther and farther back as I progress. But this is just a quick lunch break that I'm going to do that. Throw a few. I've got 20, so I'll probably do this a couple times, but I thought I'd bring you along, just have some fun during lunch. So one of the things I'm trying to do is get back to my forehand. And so I just want to be able to do a nice crisp forehand. Really more right now, I'm trying to lock in my approach shot. Let me get you down just a touch. There you go. So I'm not going for full power. I'm going to build up to that. But so I'm just trying to hit that. There we go. And one of the things this will do, if I can regularly get to where I can hit that little spot, it's just like my hoop practice. When we get out on the course, I need to get through a gap this big. Well, suddenly I know I can hit that spot repeatedly, that my confidence level goes up, because if I can hit that spot over and over again, how much easier when it's a foot wide or 2 feet wide. So you're building in confidence with your practice. Just a little down and low, down and right, yep. All right, so now I'm gonna switch over to the Spartans, simply because it always helps to have more discs so you don't have to just spend all your time going back and forth. But so a little bit different, but it still should be good practice. I'm noticing my miss is a little bit off to the right, which means I'm not committing. There we go, right in the middle. Oh, push that one off a little. Commit, a little low. There you go. Like to hear that sound. But once again, what this repetitive practice will do, it will start to show you your tendencies and your misses. All my misses usually are down, if this is the target, are down here. It's kind of like if you shoot a gun, you start to realize, oh, I'm flinching or whatever. My misses are I'm not committed and I'm just not quite giving it the pop I need. All right, let me grab them. Maybe we'll move back just a little. All right, so now I'm a little bit farther back. I'm probably 30 feet now. You know, my distances, I should really work on that. I even did a video on it, and I still overestimate, underestimate, I go back and forth. So I think there's about 30 feet, but I've definitely moved back 10 feet from where I was. All right, now the same thing. All right. Yep. 3 in a row, I like it. Try to stick with all the same disc at one time so you're getting that muscle memory. Push it off to the right. You saw that one? Oh, I tried to compensate. Nope. All right, come on. Drive through the disc. There we go. All right, now the Spartans. Oh, commit. The Spartans, the farther you get away, the more they will show you your misses, because they're gonna get on a line and they're gonna have more chance to raise up or lower, whereas the mid-range is gonna keep it more in the center. Hope that makes sense. So I'll see more of my mistakes with the Spartan. Off to the right. There we go. Yep. Got it. Pushed off to the right. Got it. And the final one. So there you go. I just took 10 minutes. I threw 40 shots, but it's your shot making is a diminishable skill. And so just doing some refresher like this, for a quick lunch break, 10 minutes, do it, is gonna help keep you on your game. Plus it's also gonna build in some muscle memory, some things for you to do. Fortunately, it's not too hot today, but if I do much more of this, I'm gonna get soaked in sweat. I gotta get back to work. But I just want to encourage you, when you got a few minutes, if you got a little setup, great way to do a quick practice, keep you sharp. Hope that helps. And hey, I hope to see you out on the course.